This week on Full Circle Florida, problems, solutions, and politics. I speak with former state senator Jeff Brandes. His new endeavor called the Florida Policy Project, how it aims to take the politics out of lawmaking and find creative solutions to fix Florida's challenges. Plus, is democracy really in danger? Does your vote really matter anymore? Can proportional representation save America? I speak with the group that is pushing for a complete redesign of Congress and how your vote counts. And can a third-party candidate emerge from the division in this country? I speak with ABC News political director Rick Klein on the growing no labels movement and the tricky road ahead. Welcome to Full Circle Florida. They used to say all politics is local. Now all politics is just politics. Have you been asking yourself lately, what good are politicians if they're not solving your problems, or at least trying? What good are lawmakers if all they care about is their political career? If it's just about winning and losing, then what's really the point? We're going to explore that theme here this week, and we're going to start with former state senator Jeff Brandes, who has a bold new idea: take the politics out of lawmaking. Problem, solution. This is interesting. Not a lot of people are doing this. Tell me about Florida Policy Project, this initiative and this group that you've launched and what you're trying to achieve with this.
So one of the things I recognized in 12 years in the legislature is that everything, my general perception was everything was done tactically without going to a larger strategy. And so my goal with the Florida Policy Project was to kind of bring together experts from around the country and frankly experts from Florida, and to address some of these policy problems.
What are some of the things that you think need more attention in the state right now?
So specifically, the Florida Policy Project focuses on property insurance, transportation, criminal justice and prison reform, and housing affordability. So those are kind of our four pillars that we work on a regular basis, and we produce one report a month on one of those topics.
Those are big subjects.
Yeah.
How complicated, when you were in the legislature for years as a senator, how complicated are these problems? It seems like this is going to take a while to untangle.
They're going to take some time to untangle it. And so the question is, how do we untangle it? My recommendation for untangling it is bringing together the best minds in the country to help wrestle with some of these problems. Listen, Florida's got 23 million people in it. It's going to have 28 million people in just over a decade. And so we're going to have these challenges of growth, and we've got to get kind of the best people in the room to help solve some of these problems.
Is it one of these things where when you go to Tallahassee, let's say as a new lawmaker, that it becomes almost overwhelming in the sense that you don't know where to find information that is pure and not partisan?
You don't even know who to go to,
Yeah.
right? You don't even know who to trust. And you're trying to learn all of this stuff at the same time. Listen, you were a school teacher before, you were a nurse, you were a firefighter, whatever you were, but you're coming in and now all of a sudden you're having to deal with these big, massive policy issues that you've never dealt with really in your entire life at scale on a statewide level, and you really don't even know where to go. So most people just say, well, the leadership knows, and so we trust the leadership. Unfortunately, sometimes the leadership doesn't know.
Well,
and so ultimately, how do we become that trusted third-party voice? That we're just asking the questions and we're asking the professionals to come up with the answers.
As you predicted a long time ago, you've been sounding the alarm about the insurance crisis in Florida. It seems to be eroding as we speak. It's hurting everyday homeowners. How much worse will it get before some of these reforms that were passed last year start to kick in?
So I actually think we're kind of reaching the high water mark on property insurance. I think we should expect 2024 rates will go up another 10 to 15%, and then they'll stabilize in 2025. And then I think you're going to see a robust market begin to develop, and prices will begin to come down in 2025, 2026.
Should the state government, whether it's the governor or Jimmy Petronis, could anyone be doing more at this point? Does there seem to be a lack of urgency in tackling this, or would that be just appearance at this point? You got to let the reforms
Well, I think
play
the
out.
challenge is everything that we do takes 18 to 24 months. So even if they call a special session today and the law becomes effective tomorrow, it will take 18 to 24 months for it to play out in the marketplace. So we're still looking at 2025. Is there more that can be done? Absolutely. Is there more they should be doing? Yes. The sooner they get to work on fixing this problem, the better off we're going to be. But we do have to let some of those reforms from the special session in December that actually went into effect in April to play out. But again, that 18 to 24 months time frame doesn't start until April of this year. So that's the challenge.
This could just be optics politically, but some lawmakers have called on Governor DeSantis to come back off the campaign trail, come back to Florida, call a special session. Is there anything he can do at this point, or would it just be for show? Because you said it would
I think
take a
the
long time.
legislature will be back in. They're going back into session in January. They'll have committee weeks. They can call a special session during those committee weeks, and they can begin to address this problem then during that special session. The challenge right now is everything is going to take 24 months, and so everything puts us into 2025, which is why my time frame is 2024. It's 10 to 15% up, and then it stabilizes in 2025.
Why aren't more politicians taking this approach to let's extract the politics out of the discussion and just look at there's a problem, here are some creative solutions, and let's try to find a marriage between the two. I know that does happen in Tallahassee. It doesn't often get the headlines. What gets the headlines is the more political things that end up dividing voters. But the perception sometimes becomes reality in the sense that people think that lawmakers are not looking out for them, that they're being told what to think and told what to do. You've been on the inside. Why isn't it hard to come to some sort of
Unfortunately, I think there's
that?
two types of people with the legislature. There's the kind that want to be somebody, and there's the kind that want to do something. And there's some, the kind that want to do something are a relatively small group. Those are the ones that are actively kind of trying to find these solutions to these problems. And who are working with staff, working with experts from around the country in order to bring those solutions to the table. And then there's a lot of people who kind of are like the dog who caught the car. They show up in Tallahassee and they don't know what to do. And so I've seen a lot of members struggle trying to find their voice over many years in this process.
Well, Florida Policy Project launched in March. What has been the reception so far?
It's been incredibly strong. Listen, for Florida, most people can't name one think tank that we have in the state of Florida. We think of ourselves more as a do tank. We're focused on doing. We want to produce one piece of policy research every month. We want to host strategy sessions. We have we host a number of conferences. We've got our Florida Automated Vehicle Summit coming up here in September in Tampa. So we're focused on trying to bring solutions and kind of show Floridians what's around the corner. And so how do we help kind of foster that conversation?
And Republicans and Democrats, are they coming to you?
It's a nonpartisan organization. It's a nonprofit organization. All we're focused on is finding solutions to the toughest problems of Florida.
Well, and what have you learned about that? I mean, in terms of Republicans and Democrats being in the same room, is it encouraging to see at least some people are making the effort to educate themselves?
Absolutely. Listen, I think these problems that we're addressing, criminal justice, transportation, property insurance, housing affordability, they're transpartisan.
Right.
It doesn't matter. I think they want solutions that are actionable and that are going to get results.
Problems, solutions, creativity, that's what it's all about.
Thank you.
Jeff Brandis, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it.
You got it.
Next on Full Circle Florida, the growing clamor for an alternative to Republican versus Democrat, but is it realistic?